to breaking news. Today we'll be talking about wrestling. So, if anyone hasn't been noticing lately, WWE has been kind of looking in the wrong direction for a company that's supposed to have big money. And I said to talk about WWE signing with NBC again, and how I think it's going to destroy the company. But I really think that with certain indie stars like that they would need if they want to be AEW, but what happens is that they're not putting anyone from AEW, NXT, up to Raw or SmackDown. And the problem is they're going to keep losing guys like this, and eventually might lose someone like this. All I'm trying to say is that to make the money here, they need to make better matches. And I really think if they did like a poll pay-per-view called Fan Choice Pay-Per-View, where the fans choose how many matches types there are, and every match has to be a match type. So if fans could create their own and get added to the poll, or they could pick matches that have already been, and the one with the most likes at the end will get picked. It could be anything they want, and you could bring back, they could be old matches that you discontinued, and they could be, and for the women they'll have woman specific match types, and they'll add some men match types we've probably never been before with that. Add your own, and whichever one gets the most like actually gets to be picked for another thing that could go on there to vote for. And I think you have the talent to do that. It could be an NXT, Raw, and SmackDown pay-per-view, and you could even do it like a Payback pay-per-view, where it isn't that important. But I really think fan interaction now is more important. So unlike there before, where pay-per-views like that would have not worked, it would definitely work now, because people want to choose what goes on, who's belt defense. And I think giving the fans the opportunity, this could be a pay-per-view before Money in the Bank. It could be held on a Saturday. And you should even vote for how much time the pay-per-view should be. How long it should be, and make 2 hours not an option. Because I really think 2 hours pay-per-views are making the company really bad. And I don't mean bad like it's a good thing. Like, it's bad because they could go out of business. Going out of business is one thing that WWE does not want. The worst part is that look around. You would look around and tell me one good thing WWE has done during the 2-hour pay-per-views. If you say, if you say any cinematic matches, I would technically disagree because I think the cinematic matches were bad, especially for The Undertaker's retirement match. He should have one more retirement match at WrestleMania. Because I feel like what they did last year wasn't worthy of it. Maybe him versus, you could bring back someone he's never faced before. Like maybe you could put him in a long match against, who knows, maybe just to be funny, maybe Vince McMahon, just kidding, maybe Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio versus The Undertaker with, a mystery opponent, and Kane tag teams with The Undertaker, and they have one last match together. And the mystery opponent could be any returning star or anybody you have signed from NXT, and they'll face The Undertaker and Kane with another guest opponent. It will be a 3-man tag team. That would be a good match for WrestleMania.